Is the real deal, Ray. Hopefully, Mike is. It's Friday night, August. I think it's August 3rd. But yeah, Tyler's video. By the way, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And if I forgot to mention, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. The title of this video is, I believe it's a practical way to invoke your God slash goddess energy. Katie Holmes, what's going on? Susan Montoya, what's up? J-Lo, good morning. I keep forgetting it's morning for you. Phyllis Glenn, what's up? You could be part of the party too if you like, share, subscribe, and thrive, of course. Lick that bell. Literally, take your phone and lick that bell button. You know what I'm saying? And then every time we drop shit, you get part of the party. I'm Dre Cook. What's going on, God? Salute. Salute to the God, Dre Cook. All day long. Shit. How you doing, sir? I sense you in better spirits. At least by a little bit. But let me get back to this video, and then I will, socialize with my peeps, with my fans. I just want to get this out real fast here before I get distracted. And, oh no. Don't tell me that. Are we better now? Are we better now? Hold on, let's hit him with the power of the Boff. The power of the Boff compels you. Act right, YouTube. Anyhow, so when I speak of invoking your God slash goddess energy, first of all, it helps to pay attention to what you're naturally drawn to, or what you might feel is lacking, what you experience as lacking in your life, because a lot of times that will leave clues also. So if there's a particular area of your life, or it doesn't necessarily have to be problematic, it could just be something that you're passionate about, or just anything, you know what I'm saying? So it's not hard to Google, or if you already are doing your work to a certain extent, to find a deity, a god or a goddess, an energy. What's going on, Pastor T? Glad to hear that, Mr. Cook. It's not hard to find a deity or a god or a goddess who will correspond with that. You know what I mean? If there's something that you want to enhance, could be just your spiritual knowledge, or it could be, I'm not going to sit here and postulate on what it could be, but one way of dealing with that particular energy of these gods and goddesses are symbols. Also, they can be looked at, they are symbols. You can look at it in symbols for certain things, or formulas also, of the way certain energy patterns are. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't work with a god of war necessarily if you're trying to, increase your loving nurtureness. It's just, you know what I mean? That's just not, that's not the pattern. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get that out of that. You're not going to get oranges from an apple tree. You know what I mean? Even though oranges and apples on a molecular level are the fucking same, but they're vibrating in certain patterns, and they have a certain frequency and all that shit, which gives them the appearance and all their other attributes which you can perceive as an apple or an orange, or a table, or a cell phone, or a person, or whatever. But at a certain level, it's all the same. It's all energy. So I'm saying that to say that you can work with certain deities or energies. I call them energies because that's what they are. I personally don't take a view that necessarily something is outside of myself, like a theistic view, if you will. Now, I interact with these energies, I talk to them, I do certain things on the physical realm, but I also understand what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm not begging somebody for something, if that makes any sense. I do have an understanding that as far as I go from my limited, individualized perspective, that these deities are an aspect of me. And having said that, when I want to access or activate certain energies that are within me and you already, they may be dormant, working with gods or goddesses or even planets, planets, planetary energies, planetary bodies, whatever. That is a very effective way. That's one way, okay? It's not the only way. You don't have to do it, but it is, it is a way. So having said that, I do have a shameless little pitch here. Also, a lot of people ask me, and I'm going to get into showing you how you can invoke. Okay, if you're evoking, correct me if I'm wrong, but evoking is more or less like to whereas it has an appearance outside of you. If you're invoking something, I'm more or less becoming that or bringing that up through me. You know what I'm saying? So whereas like let's say you're really good at computer programming, and I keep coming to you and asking you and petitioning you, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do that? That's more or less how I envision evoking, okay? But invoking would be to whereas I'm like, teach me your skills, sensei. And now I can now that I done, matriculated the information that you gave me, applied it, and now it's locked in, now I can do my own fucking programming. I don't have to keep petitioning you, because now that knowledge is a part of me. Now I know it because I've done it, and I'm doing it. So having said all of that, hello, who else said that? Classy chick. Hey, what's going on? Morgana Azul. So anyways, a lot of people ask me about these. Okay. Looks like we're buffering a little bit. Let me see if we can get real close. Now to some people some look more traditional than others. I got other pieces that that aren't as traditional, and traditionalists would probably say that's wrong if you looked at it from like a religious or traditional point of view. But what you're looking at basically is another way that I work with certain particular energies within myself. I invoke them. The name of the game now, for me anyway, is invoking. It's becoming this shit. I mean, in some instances, if you're petitioning something that you perceive to be outside of yourself, at the end of the day, it's still going to become a form of invocation, okay? Right on, Mr. Cook and Miss Glenn. No, well, one of these is, I'm dealing with, damn, I'm getting all kinds of shit on my shirt. This is the, what is it? Siete Potencia Africanas, the 7 African powers, okay? Now, I want you to understand though, like some of these, whatever, but like I really do go into trance when I make these things, and it's not just slapping some beats together and just being like, okay, I look cool now. I actually like going to trance, a light trance state, and I'm putting my intention into it too. And I set the intention, okay? Like these are imprinted with my intention, my personal intention. And basically, you've heard the phrase, a picture is worth 1,000 words. This is worth 1,000,000 because this is a 3-dimensional. Basically, you can look at this also as a 3-dimensional affirmation and an assertion, okay? Asserting. You're asserting something into your life. You're not just like asking or whatever, you're asserting that shit. You know what I mean? Like you're claiming that shit. You're claiming that energy that is you, right? You know it, J-Lo. And so when I wear these, this is like the equivalent. If you do it right, and if you know why you're wearing these or why you have these on your persons or what, and especially what these mean to you deeply and spiritually, and not only what, but why. Why? You could just say, oh, well, this is the energy of Oshun, but why would you want to invoke the energy of Oshun? Or why would you want to invoke the energy of Jupiter? Or why would you want to, so forth. Once you get that clear and you set that into something like this, it doesn't have to be this, I'm just saying, something like this. These then become basically like I'm doing thousands and thousands of affirmations a day because my subconscious mind knows that I'm wearing these. It'll see them even when I'm not paying attention consciously. Yeah, I see them, but I'm thinking of maybe something else, but that still is reinforcing. This acts also as a reinforcing mechanism too. And, yes, I do certain things. I consecrate my shit. I do certain, rituals and stuff like that to charge them, to really get in that vein of that particular energy, along with why I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying, and why and what these mean to me at this time. And I leave the door open because, yes, that meaning may change or evolve. It should, just as you do, So I do have something kind of special that I want to offer some individuals. If you're on this tip, now you don't need these, you don't need anything else. And you can use a lot of different things. I mean, that's why a lot of times statues and altars and stuff like that, you use them in kind of the same way, but these, or like a bracelet, my Zarabanda Ogun. Another thing I've been doing a lot too, me personally, I've been doing collabos with different energy, meaning I've been fusing different energies together, just like a lot of the ancestors and a lot of the, niggas back in the day would fuse an Orisha with a saint. Well, if they can do that, can't you do the same shit? Why did it just stop right then and there, way back then, hundreds of years ago? You know what I'm saying? Is that just it? No, it's not. That's the answer. You don't even have to cheat. I'll give you the answer. God damn it, buffering. How are we doing now? The power of Boff compels you. The power of Boff compels you. Are we good? All right. How much to get? What's up, man? How much got cut off? Tana doll. She sure is a doll too. Right on, sir. Okay. Awesome. I don't know how much was missed, but anyways, if you get the point of why I personally would wear these, okay, that's how I operate. Now, if you approach things from more of a religious standpoint, I'm not here to judge. I mean, that's cool. If that's what, if you're at that place where that's how you got to get it, then so be it. Like, I'm not here to judge. I really don't care what anybody else believes. It's just, everything is relevant to some degree. So that's fine. But so anyways, we got a new moon coming up. Okay, and god damn, my nose is shiny. Look like I was cooking on it. We got a new moon coming up here. I think on the 11th, if I'm not mistaken. Gems, items, trim the earth. Yeah, exactly. Stones are excellent too. Hey, Christine Sagittarius Queen, Shan Cheers. What's up, Shan Cheers? Sexy Shan. So, for those of you who would like one of these or more, and like I said, these take me, yes, the 11th new moon, exactly. I need to see what the new moon is in just for shits and giggles, but I want to take advantage of that energy. So I can do maybe 10 of these total, because each one of these usually takes me about like between 1.5 to 2 hours to do, depending on whatever. And I want to do some personal, unique pieces for either 10 different individuals, or if somebody wants to order 10 of them, that's fine too. But, you know, for those who kind of know what I'm talking about, and who are doing like some type of path working, or you're working with gods and goddesses, or maybe you just want another tool that you could use. Because what I'm going to do, aside from like your birthday and maybe a photo, is I'm going to channel the bead configurations. Because honestly, like you ain't gonna see one that's probably like this when it comes to 7 African powers, because this is for me personally. And the bead codes, I call them codes because they are codes, the color codes. These are channel codes. This one took me about 2 hours to do. Like I said, I don't just slap beads together. That's right. Oh, goon, baby. I'm about to get to that, Mr. Cook. But I'm kind of doing this on the low for those who are interested, all right? I'm going to leave my information as far as you can email me at info@shango-ray.com. And I'm going to tell you just how much right now in this video. But for one of these, though, it's $126. That includes postage and handling. That includes, because chances are I don't have the beads. I mean, like I said, whether it's a god or goddess you want, if it's a particular planetary energy, like maybe you want more, I don't know, like Pluto or, you know, Jupiter or whatever it is, whatever the energy is, I will make you a piece. I will channel the bead configuration for you. I'll also lace it up with some of my road opening oil. But if you're going to do this, now that's for one. If you order two, then it's only 90 a piece. And if you order more than three, then it's only 72 a piece for however much, okay? And like I said, this takes me anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours to do. And I gotta go get the beads, because most likely what you're gonna want, I'm gonna have to go get that. And I don't have a lot of time because I want to get everything done by this new moon, because I really want to charge this up, you know, new moon, new you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to have these charged up nice and right, you know, dressed up and blessed up and all that shit, so I can send it to you right after the new moon. And that way you can do your work. And like I said, if you know why you're wearing the shit, or, you know, if you're gonna wear it, or even just have it on your persons or whatever, then, you know, this can really help to invoke from you, through you, that particular god or goddess, that deity, that deity energy that you're looking to further, you know, facilitate in your life, you know. No, absolutely spirit driven. I agree. But yeah, you know, like I said, this is something that I want to do. I mean, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, to break the bank or whatever, but, you know, given the time it takes to make them, I got to go out and get the materials and the postage and handling stuff. So, I mean, it's a cool little thing. And I understand a lot of people may not have, like, you know, all the money in the world or whatnot, but I mean, if you're serious about connecting with that particular, if there's like especially if there's a particular deity energy that you are really looking forward to connecting with, I mean, this is like also like this can also act like a gateway for you, and you can use this. And like I said, when you wear this is like every day that you wear this is just like reaffirming and reasserting that you are these things, and invoking, like I said, this energy, which is basically another way of saying you're actually becoming this. You're morphing with that goddess energy that you want to work with, or that you want to be more pronounced in your life at this time, you know. So I don't do this hardly ever. Actually, I've never done this before, but I figured I'd offer it for those who are interested, you know. And like I said, I'm gonna do it upright too. And once I know exactly what energy that you want to, you know, really enhance and connect with, or that you're already maybe working with, but you just want to take it to another level for whatever your reasons are, you don't even have to tell me your reasons. Just You know, I can go off your birth date too, and I will channel based on your own frequency what I get. I will channel the bead configurations and or whatever. Like certain, if you go to certain pantheons, they don't have fucking collares. You know what I'm saying? If you go to, then maybe there's a Greek goddess or a Roman god that you really want to fuck with, or a Chinese goddess or something. There's no set bead, whatever, but I will channel one just for you, just for your personal frequency at this particular time and space that you're in now, for whatever your purposes are. I don't even have to consciously know why you want to. As long as you know why, that's the most important thing. You know, that's the most important thing. So anyways, I'm so mad at myself because I didn't bring my cards. Funny, 126 is my favorite number. Haha, yeah. Hey, Wonder's the one. It is a long time. I'm gonna go back and check out some of these comments real quick. Let me see here. Es en mondal. As long as we ain't freezing up. But yeah, another way that you can do that is just, you can, you know, make your own, you know, or you can, if there's something related to it, like for example, like let's say certain God has, you know, I'm just gonna use ShanGO because why the fuck not? You know, a ram is something that's one of his like animal totems, or like one of his spiritual symbologies as far as like his energy, you know. So you could do something with a ram, or get a little toy ram or something or whatever, and maybe carry that with you for a couple weeks just to build that relationship with that particular aspect, with that particular energy and stuff like that. You know, it's not really complicated. It really isn't. People make it more complicated than it has to be, you know. But the main thing is that you know why you want. And if something is calling you, a certain energy is like really speaking to you, then that's a rabbit hole that you definitely need to jump down. You know, you really need to explore that. And when you do, don't have any expectations as to why or what you think might happen or whatever. Just see where it goes, because you'll be very surprised. You know, a lot of times our expectations are based on such a limited perspective anyway. It's like, I'm glad things surpass my expectations, because sometimes I'm like, God damn, I was thinking too small. You know what I mean? Like, this is a whole other level of this energy. And most of these energies got levels, or like different layers depending on the perspective that is approaching it. Okay? So you want to also remember that too. But other than that, how's everybody doing? Susan Montoya. Are you getting out of here, Susan? You leaving us? You leaving me? Oh, I think we lost her, folks. Anyways, how's everybody else doing? I hope everybody else is good. Am I making sense? Okay, good. You better not go anywhere, woman. I did not release you. Oh, you're so sweet. Hey, it's my pleasure, though. It really is. I just be on a lot of different shit sometimes, you know, throughout the day. Can anybody else relate to what I'm about to say? Like, sometimes when you got several different, you know, deities or spirits coming at you, and it's like, fuck. You know, like, you want to spend your proper time with each one, but god damn, you know, you get kind of nuts. J-Lo, I knew you did. I wish I could right now, Mr. Cook. I left all my cards and shit. I never leave my cards right now, anywhere. Anywhere. I always have some cards with me. Matter of fact, hold on. No, because then that's like, I don't have no cards on me. Well, hold on. Let's see here. If I do, y'all. If I do, oh, you motherfuckers. Yeah. Yeah, you know what, J-Lo, I've been doing too? A lot of, like, for example, I will, I'm gonna pull a card for you, Mr. Cook, and now everybody's gonna want a card, and I get it. Thank you, Mr. Cook. But one thing I'm really on right now is like, you know, bringing everything back together, or a form of singularity, if you will. So, for example, like I'll take Zerabanda, I'll take Ogun, and maybe some other similar type of energy, and like I said, I'm starting to work these energies like simultaneous, and also I've actually started, but I don't want to speak on it yet, but fusing them together, and even to whereas they may even have another name, but it's like a combination of these energies, you know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of experimenting with that also. But Mr. Cook, I have to put the phone down because, yeah, just because energy can become transferred from an object to another. Yep, that's right. If carry with you day-to-day basis. That's right. And that's another good reason why you want some of these, because you can wear these under your clothes, or even if you need to, like if you're at a job and like maybe you can't just have it there, like, you know, you can just wear it on your persons, but as long as it's there, your subconscious mind knows it's there, you know, and your subconscious mind will continue to reinforce the intentions that are represented by such things, okay? So, Mr. Cook, you still feeling blah, huh? See, you're gonna get people mad at me now, Mr. Cook. Mr. Cook, Mr. Cook. See, like this is a god right here. Shenki. Yeah, this lunar eclipse energy is very good for that too, you know, very good. Anyways, Mr. Cook, I see you're headed, you know what? You're headed for some change of I'll say it like this. It's a change of heart, but it's not something that's happening to you. It's happening from you, okay? With a little bit more self-introspection here. And this is concerning also what you're actually doing with yourself right now in your life, as well as possibly even a relationship or two. And even with family, you notice he's upright though, you know what I'm saying? So, out with the old, in with the new. New moon, new me. Yeah, so. But what they're definitely telling me, Mr. Cook, is you need to focus on, actually not focus on it, that's not the best word for it. How can I say this to you, Mr. Cook? Check in with yourself, buddy. I don't think necessarily maybe you have been because you get busy, you know, and I understand that, I do too. But every now and again, even if you got to set an alarm on your phone like 4 or 5 times a day, and when that alarm goes off, you promise yourself, when this alarm goes off, I'm gonna ask myself, what the fuck am I feeling right now? You don't judge it, you don't anything. All you do is you just kind of like look inside yourself and see what's going on. How am I feeling right now? You may even ask yourself like, why? You know, but all you're doing is looking. That's it. Hey, J-Lo, I gotta give props to J-Lo. I love your pictures, man. She has some, I really love her pictures. She takes, I've never seen anybody really get into that form, or, you know, she has this thing with taking pictures of the sky, and then she does shit with it, and it's just super dope. Go in. Great Griffin, what's up, God? The full moon of August will grace the skies the same day that Mercury is at its highest. The pre-dawn sky and its farthest from the sun, making it an ideal time to see the innermost planet. Interesting. Yeah. Because there's a reason you're also feeling apathetic too. You know that? When you're feeling apathetic, a lot of times it's kind of like there's some things. See, these emotions are like like the little lights on the dash of your car, that's letting you know there may be, hey, your shit needs oil, or, whatever the case is. But the light on the dashboard is not the enemy. It's just letting you know something, you know. So if you let yourself just get too busy, and trust me, that's how this society is set up, to keep you so busy you don't ever know what's going on with yourself, within yourself, So it's important to take a look. You got to look, Really take a good look. I have empathic. It's crazy. Yeah. Yes, I could, Miss Glenn. I wasn't planning on doing this, but you know what I need to do, people? I need to take me a spiritual bath tonight. I've been doing so much work with my clients, and when you're dealing with before I was taking a spiritual bath maybe every 2 weeks, every month, but then Spirit just told me today, nigga, you got clients and shit like a lot, and you're doing readings and shit. You need to, you need to do that, No, don't apologize. Yeah. There's something that you've kind of shut down, Mr. Cook. Or maybe you kind of keep yourself too busy so you won't look, because it might be discomfortable or uncomfortable or whatever. Okay, there's something that's why that is there too. Slicing and dicing, baby. Spirit driven. Okay, Phyllis Glenn. What you got for PG? What you got for PG? Anything triple X for PG? I'm gonna tell you what came through for this PG. All right. Let me get over here, PG, with a dash of cinnamon. Dre, it is an honor for me, sir. PG, and you even got a goddess too? No, it's not a goddess. I don't know who the fuck Eli is, okay? But Eli is saying that right now, I'm trying to formulate the words that I got these sensations, and just give me a second. I need to formulate the words, because it is important that as it funnels through you, that you at least put it in some way that makes sense. So what you want to do with this card is understand and know. They're telling me, actually, you know what, you deserve a lot more. I feel like you're in this space where you're actually, I don't want to say that you're there yet, but I want to say that, like, when I just say, I'm just trying to say it the way it's coming through. Fuck, okay. Like, you are actually at that point where you're just kind of like, you know what, I deserve more. I feel like in some way, like, you're at this process where if you aren't expanding yet, and I'm talking about within all of your life, like what you put up with in relationships, and why do you gotta put up with something? Shouldn't you have something that you want to deal with? You know what I'm saying? Even if that has to do with family, something was coming through, I don't know, something with family too, but also, and definitely, of course, professionally or career-wise, work-wise or whatever, I don't feel like you've given yourself full permission yet, but that's what this is right now. This 5 energy right now is talking to me about you expanding, expansive, breaking out of your current mold. If you can think of the 4 as like, all the even numbers are almost like a house. But if you're in the house too long, you start getting, you start getting cabin fever and you want to bust out. You start getting bored, stale, stagnant. You got to bust out. Well, this is like a bust out card, okay? Yes. me see here. What's it say? Oh shit, the overproof rum. Give me some. Give me some spirit driven. Get your spirit driven. Shit. Get some ShanGO off of rum. You won't need a chiropractor. Yeah. Anyways. Who J-Lo. J-Lo, J-Lo. J-Lo, J-Lo. Anyways, Phyllis Glenn, they're telling me you gotta have a little bit of audacity right now in this point in your life, okay? That's something else that's coming through. You have to have a little boldness, audacity. I don't wanna say courage, but I mean, if you're looking at it like courage is still doing something, even though you're afraid, then by all means call it courage, but just having that more audacity. You ever seen somebody that's audacity, like they got audacity, they got boldness, like they like know that they like deserve certain things, you know what I mean? It's just like they just, I mean, even almost like, I don't know how else to explain it, but like, it's like you need to start adopting that type of attitude. And part of that is also giving yourself permission to do that and to be that and to see yourself as that type of person who's like, you know what? You know, they keep telling me something about boldness, like turn up your boldness or take steps to anyway. All right? Spirit driven, I just erected my own shoe. Yeah, haha. Well, you keep messing around, you're gonna erect ShanGO. I was fucking with you. All right, so, J-Lo. Yeah, that's a good way to put it too, J-Lo. A bit more assertive of your needs as well. That's right. That's kind of like more, that's exactly, that's a little bit more pinpointed, like, yeah, exactly. What you need, and know that you're not wrong for it. That's the other important part of that. Okay. All right, J-Lo. And Mr. Cook, you know we love you. You know what I'm saying? We know we love our Mr. Cook. Brother Cook, Deacon Cook. I'm just gonna deaconify you, man. Bishop Cook. You know what I'm saying? You're up in the church now. Big. All right. J-Lo. And it's so fitting too, man. Everything like, cause you damn near sure in the fuck do look like J-Lo too. You know, a lot. You know what I'm saying? J-Lo. Deacon Cook. That's right, Deacon Cook is now taking a love offering. Spread that fucking hat around for Deacon Cook for his vacation fund, you know. You know how we do it, pimping? You know what I'm saying? Shit. All right, J-Lo. What you got for J-Lo? Oh yeah, mommy. I mean, you really do. And then like your name, I mean, it's like, fuck, it really is a J-Lo. You know what I'm saying? Like everything about you. Like y'all was doppelgangers and shit. Latoya Ackerson, better late than never. Welcome. Glad to hear you. Glad to see you. All right, J-Lo. Who you got here? Who she might? J-Lo fucking with who she might. You see that? You got this Queen of Hearts energy. Hold on here. Give me a sec here, J-Lo. What you got for J-Lo? Queen of Hearts energy. Queen of Hearts energy. Queen of Hearts energy. Do you know any scorpions? Or do you have a scorpion around you? A Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio. I guess I could say Scorpio around you. This could possibly be also referring to some Scorpio energy here, but like I said, that's not the main point of this. What I'm saying is just curious. Um, what is this here, girl? Yes, she is. Absolutely. I've told her that too. She's so modest with it. Anyhow, what we got here? Hold on, J-Lo. It's coming to me. I don't know. They're saying right now I don't know if this even makes sense. Okay, they're talking about embracing your compassion even further. That's what's really coming through. Not saying you don't, because I know you're very compassionate. You have a very big heart. You're an empath. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like in some ways you may have even feel like you have to, pull back from that. And you also have to, for whatever reason, even with those who piss you off and who you don't like, you don't have to like them. That's cool. You know what I mean? But don't let that fuck up your flow. You got that. You a goddess. You got that goddess energy, especially when it comes to your motherly divine energy is just off the fucking chain. It's off the charts. You know what I mean? But they're telling me how exploring compassion within the context specifically regarding a certain individual or individuals. That's right, man. Deacon Cook started this shit, so you need to give a Deacon Cook a love offering. Okay, Susan, I got you, baby. I got you, Mom. All right, hold on. If that makes any sense, J-Lo. Yeah. What you mean like that? Like your energy's been all over the place, just to stay in your seat. I feel like in some recently you've also been like, man, you're about to tear somebody's ass off and shit. You know what I mean? You know what? You might want to also balance your energy out too. With a, have you done any baths, any spiritual baths, there, Miss Jello? A good balancing one that I learned of that is it's pretty dope. Yeah, I'm on that next level. All about me. That's right. You might want to try a sugar and salt bath because those are diametrically opposed. But it's a good way to balance out some shit. Okay? Just a suggestion, goddess. You know better than anybody what's better for you. You know what I'm saying? All right. So. I don't know. They keep bringing me back though with you, J-Lo, is the compassion aspect. Not saying you're not, like I said, but looking at whatever that situation that kind of got you vexed. I feel like something has you or had you vexed over the last couple weeks. Queen of Fire, what's up? Yeah, that's good. I got sage and sweetgrass, but you know what? I like straight up white. I like straight up white sage, man. This shit don't burn as good either. Okay, Susan Montoya. Let me see, wait. Susan Montoya de Herrera. Susan Montoya de Herrera. What you got? Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right. So yeah. What you got here, Susan? Oh my God. Uncanny. I just shuffled mad times and look at what you got too. You got the same bitch J-Lo got. How crazy is that? Oh my God. Yeah, Phyllis. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit more aggressive about your needs, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you've been the opposite for so long. I'm not saying like, I'm not saying like a pushover or anything like that, but Jinx, hey. Yeah. Okay, so check this out. It's definitely very hard. Okay, for you, Susan, just a second here. I feel like you got a grandma coming through here, an abuelita, who's been kind of around you lately. Maybe even has crossed your mind over the last 30 days or so, you know. That's definitely if I had to describe this energy, that's exactly the kind of energy I feel that is definitely around you. She's wanting to assist with something. You'd know better than I, okay? I can't necessarily see her. I just feel her, basically. Do you have a picture of her? You have a picture of her? Susan? Where you at, girl? Susan Montoya de Herrera. Do you have a picture of native abuelita, indigenous abuelita? Oh. Ashe. Right on, Mr. Battle. You know, for whatever reason, okay, work with her. You know, put up her little picture somewhere, or put it by her bed, wherever, just somewhere, have its own little space. Give her a little glass of water or something, and you know, if you have the chance, make the time, and you know, just talk with her. She'll probably visit you in some dreams too. She'll be visiting you in a dream. Whether you remember it or not, that's a whole other thing. But there's information that is, you know, given and received, and a lot of times that, you know, everything in the physical realm starts in the astral realm. So it, depending on what and how, you'll get some winks from the universe pronto, okay? She has a New York shawl wrapped around her. Yes. Well then, work that. Work that. Work it, girl. That's who you want to work with right now. And she's probably going to bring others to you, or has others around her that, you know, almost like Abuelita has a legion. Hey, as they say, mirrors cook. How we keep that special vibe. She knew me before I came into. I believe it, Robert. That's how I is with my son. I done seen his ass before he got here several times, and nobody believed me. But I don't give a shit. And doctors try to tell me, well, I think it's gonna be a girl. No, it's not a girl. He's just playing. He's hiding his package. That's all. He's sitting in a way whenever we do the what do you call it, to where you can't see his package. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. You know, 305 Capricorn, I don't know any particular, but you can, there was a name, Sensista Brujo Luis, I hope I got his name right. He has one talking about spirit guides, but he has a whole table of different spirit guides, you know, from all over the place. And he was explaining, because people ask him, well, why you got so many different spirit? Like, you know, you got indigenous, you got, you know, African, you got this, you got Oriental, you got Arabics on here. And that's because a lot of us are, you know, if you go back far, we're all mixed up, you know. So, but he named, there's a name of, she's not like a goddess so much as she is more of a legion. Just like these 7 African powers are not actually, it's actually a legion, or it's actually, how can I say, not legion, but like, Or like, for example, I have another piece here. I'll show you. Well, I ain't gonna show it to you right now. Scroll up. Um, well, all right, Miss D. Herrera. Yeah, I have a photo in my room on my Ancestral and their photos anyway. There you go. Shit, there you go. Well, she wants to talk with you further. Okay. So, yeah, but just like, you know, los espíritus intranquilos, you know what I'm saying? The 7 intranquil spirits. That's not one spirit or 7. You know, that's actually legions and legions, if you will, of a particular type. So there is, God dang, I can't remember it right now. But there was actually this, she's like a gypsy Roman, whatever, a gypsy type of like spirit guide, goddess type of, he had, I just can't remember the name, but that's what she represents, is legions of them gypsies. And what you do is you work with somebody like her, and when one of these gypsy spirits comes through, then you can start asking them, like, what's your name, and this and that. And then that way you can call that one particular one out, you know. So, because like I said, there might be legions of gypsies, some better than others, you know. Absolutely, Mr. Battle. Gotta have that, they gotta have that strong firewall, you know. That's a good question though, 305 Cap. Good question. And welcome here, 305 Cap. We love ya. Yeah. You know what, Dre Cook, I'm convinced. I just seen your thing about the cussing here. I believe, honestly, in my opinion, like profanity is like a spiritual language as well. Spirits like the cussing. They really do. You know, not only that, cussing is the only form of our language which actually stimulates the limbic system, okay? No other, if you try and say fudge instead of fuck, you know what I mean? It's not the same. It's very powerful, you know? And I was just talking with my sister about this earlier, because my mom is like hella anal about that shit. Like, she does not like no cussing, this and that. And it's like, who told you this shit is bad? Who told you this word is bad? My mom's a Christian. Where in the Bible does it even say that? Hint, the Bible isn't even written in English, nor was it first translated into English. It was like a translation after translation after translation, then you get English, you know? So where in the world does it say any of these words are bad? These words didn't even exist. So, I don't know. Nobody can answer that shit though. It's all social programming. Anyhow, curse bad as fuck. Yeah, that's right. My family, Guyanese, huh? All they do, that's right. There's something about it, man. I'm telling you, there's something about it. And then, of course, you know, you got the scientific studies that say people who cuss are more genuine and honest than people who just don't cuss, or, you know, whatever. I don't know how true that shit is, but anyhow. Hey, TV. What's up, TV? I'm about to get out of here because I got to go. So, just want to tell everybody I love y'all. All right. Thank you for spending some time with your boy. Thank you all the guys and goddesses spending time with a God. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. And like I said, get you your own personal ShanGO piece, okay? Connect with that. Further connect with that. Use this as a tool it is designed to be, to invoke that God or goddess energy that you have been. Gypsy name. What? God's gypsy name origin. Oh, she's on her shit. Look at her. Alako. That's a Norway one. Gypsy sent to the earth as a human to reveal the secret laws. Ooh, that's nice. Alako Dundra from Norway, a goddess. Corina Davis. Loving that thumbnail. Mr. Cook, Deacon Cook, everybody. Everybody say good night to the Deacon. You know what I'm saying? Deacon need a love. Yeah, we appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know who hasn't been on here? in a minute. It's only one of the nigga that come through every now and I got to salute like that. Fuck. I'm good with faces, man. You know what I mean? And so I got this one chick at this one place. She remembered my name from like a year ago. And I feel so bad because I fucking forgot her name. I don't know her name. I don't even know if I ever knew her name. But she'll be like, hi, and I'm like, oh shit. Good night, Deacon. Much love, J-Lo. All right, y'all, I'm gonna be out of here. Yeah, I should, but I just don't want to. Oh yeah, make this video look like it's hitchhiking, man. Do me that. Create fake accounts, go on and just like the shit just to make it look like it's hitchhiking. There you go. Don't do all that. Queen of Fire. Have a good evening, good morning. Probably morning for you, shit. Where's this at? Anyways, peace and blessings to everybody. I will fill out the bottom of this description box in just a moment when I get to my laptop. I wanted to show you my other little pieces, but it's too fucking late now. I got a In Tranquil Spirit one I just made, but I have to consecrate that one and shit. And of course all my other ones. All right, peace and blessings, everybody. I'm out. And I do have to take me a goddamn bath tonight. That's something that came through. Especially after working with In Tranquil Spirits and shit. Like, you really want to keep your ass clean. I'm like, that's what it is. Those who know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about, all right? So peace and blessings, everybody.